In Utah, we are doing a truck setup review, and I'm going to try to do this quickly, but I promise you I'm not really quick at things here. So I'm going to try to show off as much about this new storage as I can, and this is a couple weeks after it's been installed, and almost a week on the road in dirty, dusty, southern, dry Utah, red rock, you know, that kind of dirt that gets everywhere. And let me tell you first, we've got a Toyota Tacoma 2016. We got some rock sliders, we got some cool tires. We even have an airbag because the setup in the back is a little heavy, and we are towing a 1963 beautiful Airstream. Now, truck owners will know that we're always tweaking things and upgrading, and this is a year after owning the truck. I finally got to the storage. Next up is probably a storage, a rack, a low profile rack, maybe like a Prinsu design rack up top there, because we have the A.R.E shell, which has been amazing. It's a high, so when I get that rack, it's just gonna fit perfectly level. I've got the bars up top with the high lift up there. Now, here we go. Here's the storage that you want to see. First off, bed, memory foam. From just Costco memory foam bed. And now, what would I tweak? Probably wouldn't have it be white, because with all the dust, white goes bad pretty fast. So now, after a week of usage, I wanted to see like how much stuff just ended up on top. Like if you have a storage system that's not really working, you just end up throwing stuff up top. This started up top, it stayed up top, and nothing that was inside ended up at top at the end, which is awesome. So there we go. There was one thing, I guess I should say, that I did put in the back here inside, that I have since moved back here, but it's been in there, and that is my portable air system. I thought I'd be using it a lot. I haven't. Thought I'd be airing down the tires and airing them back up, but I kind of just aired them down because I've been off-roading so much. So what I'm doing about that is I'm going to install that inside of here as a permanent system. So I'm going to sell that, buy a small one with a tank underneath. Okay, so there's lots of tweaks. So here we are with the storage. We have a lid style storage because it is secure. You can lock it up. You could also lock the bed if you wanted, but here we can lock this. We got handles to open it, and we can latch it. Right now it's not latched. You can see it's just open. And the latching part really helps with the dust. Now, we do have dust, and one of the tweaks that we'll be doing is because we had to get rid of these gaskets to let this open and slide. And this kind of has a decent seal, but not a full seal. Obviously, stuff can get in from the sides or underneath. We're gonna do we need to do another gasket system because there's dust getting in. But this provides protection, and no dust has gotten in any of these boxes. Now here we are with the actual storage, the fun part. We went with some pretty hefty wood. It is heavy. That is one thing you may notice and you may complain about and you may do differently, but I think this is going to be great because it's going to last a long time and some serious usage. You can go for some like truck vault system, but the max you could do is 10 inches. We have 19 inches, and it's perfectly customized. And those systems are $3,000 to $4,000. Here we've spent under $1,000 in material. We got 300 and something in wood, latches and locks and carpet and hinges and bolts and all that stuff, another couple $100. And then the expensive thing have been the sliders. We got 3 sliders here and 1 big slider here. Now let's take a look at what we got. Customized to what I wanted. I knew kind of height of most things would be around that. And if you want a little bit more organization, we'll put more of these in there. This has been fine. Nothing here as it bounces up and around gets affected. None of this type of stuff really. And we have a fast access, so for when the gate is closed, we can access some of this stuff pretty easily. Okay, we got some cubby storage areas. Like I said, air compressor may end up over here, and this is just, yeah, okay, we'll show you that in a moment as we go to the side. Some truck stuff, and I am a photographer, so we got a bit of photography stuff in here. I've made a book or two, so I've got some books in there, LED panels, flashes, random stuff like that. The gaskets that I'll be installing here pretty soon. All right, now for the big, exciting, fun one. Those over there are 24 inches. This is a little bit longer than 24 inches. Very sturdy, hefty slider that can handle about 500 pounds. And the stuff I have in there, even with boxes of books, are not even close to 500 pounds really. So, some camera stuff, some food, snacks, waters. I usually put my Goal Zero battery, but I've been using it quite a bit, so I've got it inside of the Airstream charging. Okay, we got some rock climbing stuff, a battery starter, got a couple boxes of books, a hammock, some extra food, and obviously boxes of books I probably wouldn't take on a serious off-roading trip, but I've been doing some serious off-roading. I still have them. Max Tracks, luckily I've not had to use them since I've been in here, because that would be a very dirty mess afterwards, so it's best to keep Max Tracks out of the truck and on top of that upcoming rack design there. And once I get the rack up there, then we'll do lighting, and then we'll do maybe a lift, and all these sorts of stuff to go. The Toyota Tacoma 2016 has a can you see inside of there? Okay, yeah. We got some power, so I've got a power cord there. I can charge my drone batteries. Drone, you say? What drone? Well, let's go over here. I've got the side windows, so anyone getting a shell, definitely get the side windows that open up like so. I mean, I couldn't live without these. I use the side almost more than I use the back. I use the side more than I use the back. And the important one is the driver one. I can come right out here. And the two things that were most important about this setup was, two items, I guess, is I put my tripod in here, and I've got some more stuff, but there's plenty of room to have the big fatty tripod with even a small one and a umbrella, and towards the back I got a camera, a lens case, and tools, and underneath there I've got chains, which I'm starting not to need anymore, so I'm going to take them out. And then we have a lockable storage back here that I'm pretty excited about, and it's usually a two-hand job. Now I do have these side things, and after a week I've noticed I've not even really used them. They fit here to keep it all kind of closed, but I wanted fast access, so I've not been using them. It's kept very, very clean still up here, and with some of the dust, with the lack of gaskets, it's a little dirtier here, and you can see that with it being a little dirty here and perfectly fine up here on the white. So let's go into here is the last thing that I show you. It's not a one-hand job. Okay, so we have a drone, and I've been building out, again, tweaking this so everything has its spot. The batteries have been great. I've got this to keep it from going up, and I've got the lens so it stays in one place, and I can pull it out and it's literally ready to fly. I don't have to put on wings or anything like that. The propellers. I even have a chainsaw sitting there and some storage in and around it. I could probably put some more storage in and around it. So, and I have a latch. I could put that up, but that would require a second hand, so it stays up just by itself. But you need a second hand to do that. Anyway, super easy, super nice. What are you thinking? I know everyone has thoughts and would do things differently. I've got it pretty level right here. I got the bed up top. It's comfortable. Just a couple more tweaks to keep the dust out. And I'm ready for that rack to go up top. It's been awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. And we're just going to end that here. What do you think?